Okay. This can be like the very beginning, but you just want to be the star, right?
Because she is.
Yes. Hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. As you saw from the title of this video, it is another coffee video. I've already had 2 coffees today, but you know, God, you're so cute. But you could inject me with coffee and I still wouldn't feel a thing. But I figured I wanted a special guest on today's video, even though I already have a special guest, but she didn't want to wait for her entrance. But welcome, my sister. Come here. Also, that is her cat.
Hi.
This is my sister, Anjelica. This is her cat, Lap. We call her Lappy or Lappykins. But we are going to be testing 5 different cold brews from 5 different chains. So we have Starbucks, Coffee Bean, Alfred's, Dunkin' Donuts, and Alfred's Coffee. I was like,
Nope. You already said Alfred.
did I?
Yes. It was Starbucks, Pete's,
Oh.
Coffee Bean, Alfred's, Dunkin' Donuts.
I know, you just want all the list. Well, listen to her.
Yeah.
But we put all the cold brews in the same type of cup, so then we won't even be able to tell which coffee place it came from. And we are going to rate them from 1 to 5.
Yeah, that works.
Cool. And we are also going to guess which place it is from, and we'll see if we are on a coffee high or if we just go straight to crashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
So let's get the coffees. Let's do the snappy thing.
Alright.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, so here's the coffees. We didn't get it with ice until we got home, just to make sure they don't get diluted too much. Yes, I know. And then also we got the palate cleanser Pringles. Any excuse to have a chip, we will find.
Sure.
And then water. But should we get started?
Yeah. Which one do you want to start with?
Let's start with your fur.
Get that off of me now.
I'm sorry, but your fur goes everywhere. Okay, so let's start with this one, I guess.
Alright.
Give it a test. Since you're a guest, you go first. I'm not looking at the bottom. I don't want to. We have it written on the bottom just so we know which place it is from, but I swear I didn't see it. Swell it. Sniff it. Alright. Be like, swirl it.
You're like, I want sommelier.
How is it?
It's good. I was trying to recognize which cold brew it is, because I've had every single one of these cold brews. That's my coffee of choice. I drink it black, normally, or like a splash of milk. You're like, that sounds good-ish. I think I know which one this one is, though.
I knew you were gonna be so much better at this.
I drink more coffee out than you do because I'm a freelance makeup artist and I'm constantly out and about. So I've visited every single one of these establishments, except for Dunkin' Donuts, just because they're newer to this area, at least 10 times getting their cold brews.
This is good.
I don't know. Which one do you think it is?
Wait, did you say Dunkin' Donuts?
No, I was saying I visited every one of the
Oh,
establishments.
okay.
Except
Sorry,
for Dunkin'
I
Donuts.
was still thinking
I think I've had like 3 Dunkin' Donuts cold brews, which I like the cold brew.
As you can tell, I have a lot of brain farts.
So, yeah. You just ready to say 3?
You know, I don't know any of these really, so it's pretty much a shot in the dark for me.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Alfred's.
Yes!
You're like, I might have one. That's the bougie coffee. I think I might have one.
I was like, it's really good, but you know, we can't look at it until after. Should we have gotten a notebook?
That might not be the worst idea. I have a notepad on my desk.
Okay.
So,
1 second. Okay. Well, we got our diagram written down, so we know which one is which. So we both guessed Alfred's, so I guess do the next one, right?
Yep.
You go off into like a whole nother dimension.
Well, I look at it as in like tasting wine. You have to sit here and like try and guess the notes, and you're trying to relive an experience. I'm like, where have I tasted this before?
Oh, we didn't write that.
I'd say that's a 5. I mean,
Yes.
both of us agree
Both
it's
of
a
us thought
5.
it was good.
Just right now, my notepad.
So the first one is a 5 for both of us.
I think this might be Pete's. Sorry, did not mean to give you that guess, but
I think Pete's is the cold brew that I'm most familiar with. I usually get the now I can't even remember what
don't
it's
you get
called.
the cold brew fog?
Thank you. The cold brew fog is so good. It has chicory in it, and it's that frothy, foamy top. Like you know when you get like the nitro cold brews. But so good. I highly recommend. Let's see. This smells like pizza.
You're like, you know this way too much. Oh boy.
Hello, friends. I recognize you.
I shouldn't have said anything. I don't think she would have guessed it if I had put it in a brain.
It's definitely much more subtle flavor than the first one.
It's way milder.
Yeah.
Like a little watered down.
A little.
But there's no way the ice that we put in there, I mean, they've all had the same time to cool down. I just think normally it's just not brewed as long.
Like, I think the acidity level is higher in the first one. This one definitely, like, it's not as, like, strong.
I don't think they let that one
Brew?
sit as long as that one does. So there's probably less caffeine in that one too.
You know, I don't even know caffeine levels because they never wake me up.
Okay, so
Pete's, it's like, even though that's milder than that one, I still like it, but maybe that's a 4 for me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, that's about a 4.
A 4.
A 4. You get a 4. All right.
Let me palate cleanser.
Alright, which one do you want to start with next? Center, side, what are we thinking?
Do that one since I'm chewing.
Okay. we have Coffee Bean, Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. I wish I could just like sniff the others and be like,
At the end, we can change our answers if we want to.
oh, that's Starbucks. What's that?
You're making this really easy, Marky. Do you want me to do the last two?
Yeah.
It's Starbucks. Okay.
Yeah, just shy.
It's gonna come out of my nose from laughing.
I'll just hush my mouth. I'll remember.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. It's definitely burnt weirdly, even though it's cold brew. Yeah, the way they do their beans, you can definitely taste it. It's like
when you smell it, it smells like more acidic. But then when you taste it, it doesn't taste acidic at all. Like to me, it
bitter.
tastes bitter. Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
all right, both of us at Starbucks.
I was like, I recently have been getting the cold brews, but with the like oat milk foam.
I mean, that definitely is going to help cut the like bitterness because oats naturally are sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
It has a higher
I
concentration
never
of natural sugars.
I feel like I never get just straight. I never get just straight cold brew.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll shut my mouth, so I'll drink it first, but not for give it away. Oh, we forgot to rate that. That's a 1 for me.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 1.
That's really bitter. That tastes like dirt.
That's a good one. I enjoy this one. Yeah. I know who I would guess for that one. I'm not gonna say it though this time. I'm not gonna say it.
I feel like I know you so well though. Just so you know, I don't know if you've guessed or seen this, but we start like even our tones will say the same exact things, the same exact way, the same exact like rhythm.
It's non-twin telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's become. And it happens more than I would like to admit that we'll see the exact same thing, but I think that's just because we've spent so much time together and we're so close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one's very acidic to me.
I was like, I like it. Do you?
I think this would be like a 3 for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've only had this once. I think it's from Coffee Bean.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Like, I like it, but I still don't like it more than Alfred. Well, what I think is Alfred's. Or what I think is Pete's. Yeah.
Okay. So your guess is coffee?
Yeah.
Same.
That confused me for a second.
It's my guess as well. It's coffee. Coffee bean, by the way.
That's why I was confused for a second. I was like, oh wait, Coffee Bean.
And you said I put it as like a good 3. Like that's one I would go back for and not think twice about it. And I wouldn't have to worry. It wouldn't be one that I would need to put sweetener in it. Though they have a vanilla bean cold brew, I do like a quarter shot instead of like a full shot of it. It's good. It's good.
That is like a sipper. That's a sipper for me. You're like, no, I'm
Especially with their like crushed ice, like
they have the best.
They have the best ice.
Best ice hands
This
down.
is the only thing I wish the East Coast had was coffee beans, because they also make really good like tea cold brews and things like that. You're like,
Actually, moving here, Coffee Bean was the first coffee chain that I went to.
I think my boyfriend's the one I think who introduced me to Coffee Bean. I don't think I ever used to went before him. And I was here for over a year before I met him. But it's right next to his house, so.
You're like, yes.
All
right.
Let's go.
Don't say, well, you know, we're on the last one, so it could only be the one that we think.
Yep. That one's a very non-acidic, very like, has no real smell. You don't get like a bite back with it.
It has no real smell.
It doesn't smell it. There's no like real smell to it. Like the one that we think is like a Starbucks or Pete.
I feel like I have to do a swan dive in order to find the smell.
There's no real scent to it. Which I don't necessarily mind, because I think it'll help prevent you having from super strong coffee breath. Which is something I have to pay attention to, but
I'm like, no. I don't really socialize with anybody anyway, so
it's like, I have Pringles on my chest. I love Pringles.
they're so good.
No?
Okay. You know, it's not good. To me, I don't find this good, but I still find it better than Starbucks.
I think it's a good cold brew for people who are not cold brew drinkers or like big coffee drinkers. And if it's the one I think it is, my boyfriend likes it. He doesn't really like coffee that much. He likes like the frou-frou drinking coffees.
Oh, there's this aftertaste.
So I have a feeling I know which one it is, and you're just like, I can drink that one.
That second sip, I got a weird aftertaste.
Alright, so are you sure that's the one, or do you want to swap anyone? Or you could swap names and switch them around.
I think that's Dunkin'. Like, I know from being on the East Coast that like Dunkin's coffees in general tend to be lighter than Starbucks. Starbucks tends to be
Kicks you in the throat.
yeah.
What would you rate that one?
2, because it's still better than that.
Yeah. So we both agree on the flavor. Okay. So it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 when it comes to ratings. Alright, let's see what
This one?
the first one is.
So we both guessed Alfred's for this,
Yes.
and it's a 5. It is Alfred. You know, I wonder if I would have gotten this if you did.
I didn't say that one.
Well, no, not that one, but like most of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably still would have.
Okay. We're going with our number 4. Our guess was Pete's.
Starbucks. Starbucks. What?
I mean, they both are on the more acidic, bitter side.
No, that one was very mild.
That's all. I don't know.
Let me taste that. Hold on. What?
Well, all of our smack talk bit us in the butt.
It's more on the bitter side, but it's still lighter.
I mean, both of these are pretty bitter.
Yeah, I think out of all of them, this and
I don't mind
that
too
one.
much bitterness.
Like that's the most bitter, and then that's
So we were both wrong on that one, so that's no.
and I get
So we got something else right.
Maybe chicory just throws me off.
Well, I don't know if they put it in the actual cold brew or if it's like flavored in there later. Right, let's try this one.
That's Dunkin'.
Dunkin'.
Oh.
At least we're wrong.
Jelly.
We were wrong.
Jelly.
We were both wrong. We got Alfred's.
Dunkin'.
We got Alfred's.
We know our bougie coffee.
Let's go for this one.
This is
Five was coffee bean.
We got that
coffee
one.
beans.
We got that one. So that had
It has to be Pete's.
Pete.
Pete's. Oh. Okay.
Pete. Why? You know, I never get Dunkin', so
I know.
sorry, Dunkin'. I like your munchkins.
Well, I mean, it definitely goes. I was able to guess the two I go to the most. For coffee.
I was like, I've never gotten a cold brew from Alfred's too, but that one definitely tasted the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We were so wrong. We got 2 out of 5 right.
And we could have gotten all wrong, so let's seek the positive in this one.
The glass half full.
Alright.
Okay, so the best to the worst with our preference was Alfred's is a 5. Then this was
Starbucks.
Starbucks was a 4.
Starbucks was a 4. Dunkin's was the 1.
Oh wait, no. Well, Starbucks is a 4. Then Coffee Bean is a 3, and Pete's is the 2, and Dunkin' is the 1.
That was burnt. That was.
That was different than I expected.
Yeah. I feel let down.
I do too. Why do we feel like our souls just got crushed a little bit? Girl.
That's wonderful.
I forgot she was here. She's so silent. You want some coffee? Do you want the Dunkin' Donuts one? I don't know what to do with this result, but I know we still have a lot of coffee to just drink up.
I call Alfred's.
That's not fair.
I supplied the house.
I supplied the coffee.
I thought our mom supplied the
I
coffee.
supplied half of it.
I'm like,
I supplied half of it.
anyways.
Alright, well, I guess that's it.
Pop out so you can do your exit.
No.
Alright.
Well, thank you for being here. You'll probably see a lot of her, and probably a lot of her too. Her place is basically like my second home, so yeah.
And it has a better lighting for filming.
Yeah, my place is dark and dreary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, you guys. Well, that's it for this video. Try these coffees if you want to, but if you are in the LA area, definitely try Alfred's. If you're in the East Coast area, I guess stick with Starbucks for your cold brew.
I know.
I mean, unless you like bitter coffee. That's you. Alright, you guys, have courage and be kind, and I will see you